So today I'm going to be giving a little review about the Drew's boots. A bit chilly out this morning. Woke up a little early, time to kill, so I figured record a little review for these little boots here. Little because I got little feet, I guess, but wide, like Hobbit. Anyways, these are my Drew boots. I've had them for about 6 months now. Sole's still pretty good. I just cleaned them. I want to say last Friday, so they've been cleaned for about a week now. Yeah, today's Friday, so good for about a week. We're doing pretty healthy, but unfortunately, right here, you can see, get a little bit better. Over here we have a lace. When I was pulling, tighten my boots in the morning because I like them snug. This broke probably about halfway up the neck. I'm pulling it, or right here, and so I tied it on. So I got my new laces, just be able to make do. Just to make do. But unfortunately, my laces ripped. I did not think they would rip, being, leather fucking laces. So here they are. This is about 6 months old laces. I oiled these about every 3-ish months when they got dry and kind of nasty looking. But I got a hold of Drew's boots, and Drew's boots was very, very nice about it, and they sent me a free pair of new laces, and they also told me they have these new laces that I'm about to put on, which I paid about $25 for with shipping, and supposed to be a lot stronger, a little bit shorter though, a little bit shorter on the length of them. I don't want to spout nonsense on what the length is if I don't know it, right? But anyways, enough about the fucking laces, right? I feel like they're important to know about it. But if you're watching this, you probably just want to know about the boots itself. And the boots itself, it's my first time spending. These cost me about $400-ish. They're made in Mexico. I got 8 double E. My normal boot size is an 8.5 for Red Wing, Ariat, anything like that. And these, I have an 8 double wide. I said I got small feet, but they're like Hobbit feet, super long. But I gotta say, these boots I've been in construction almost 10 years now, and I don't think I'll ever buy a different type of boot, meaning I will never buy a non-logger boot before. I've always wore cowboy boots, and that was my niche. But I tried these logger boots after I saw a good recommendation from a YouTuber named Carl. I want to say Morawski. Saw him. He gave me his recommendation. I think he had some 8-inch Drew's boots, and he said he just absolutely loved them. So I was like, you know what? My feet hurt every day. I got flat feet. What the hell? Why don't I try it? The break-in with these were not easy. Having a leather sole was new to me, and I gotta tell you that did not feel good whatsoever when I was trying to break them in. The sole hurt my feet. I'm an electrician, so I walk a lot. There's probably a lot of jokes behind that. But yeah, I walk a lot as an electrician. When I got these at the time, I was doing an apartment that was, I want to say, 6 stories, residential, 2 floors, commercial, and at the time I was residential, so I started a car wash today. But, and I gotta tell you, that's a lot of walking. Some people might be too high-minded to admit that, but that's a lot of walking going up and down. You forget your drill or something like that, or piece of something. It's a lot of walking. But the break-in with these, with walking that much, really sucked. They did not feel good on my feet. I was going to return them my first 30 days. Even though they're worn, I was going to try to hassle because these are expensive boots. It took some convincing from my wife to agree on that. But we tried it. After about, I want to say, 2 weeks, normal break-in period, even though they have this little technology to where they compress the sole, the leather sole, for, I want to say 72 hours, something like that. And it keeps the boot, so when you get it, the break-in period's better. I can't imagine if they didn't do that, what the break-in period would be. It'd probably be awful. But after they broke in, my feet have never felt better. I go every day coming home with my feet not hurting. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but I thought it was normal to have to wear work boots, and your feet just kill every day when you come home. You just want to sit down, relax, go to the gym and such, right? But it just killed my feet. It got to a point to where it was like starting to hurt so much that, you know, I thought about going to a doctor or something like that. But what are they gonna do, right? So tried these. I've had them for about 6 months. I keep them nice and clean as possible so they last longer. But I have to say this is by far, they fit my feet like an eggshell. As soon as I put them on, they just form to my foot. In the mornings, if it's cold like this, I'm wearing my Viking waterproof because I'm going to the car wash. It's a mud pit over there. But in the morning, first hour, I want to say, the first hour, these boots kill my feet for, I want to say, 10 minutes just because of the leather sole. The leather sole is very stiff in the morning just because it's cold. In the summer, when I got these, I got them basically in the summer. No problem in the morning, but if you drive to work or whatever, if you got a little time to warm your little toes up to be good on keeping the sole nice and warm, and then the rest of your day you should be fine. They keep your feet pretty warm in the summer. Honestly, I don't have any problems. I wear wool socks all year, darn tough. That'd be another highway recommendation for me, is merino wool. They I don't know what it is about it. They're warm, they keep my feet cool, moisture wicking, they do everything. It's like a miracle drug. I switched over to both of those about a year ago, and since I switched to those, I've had zero problem with my feet at all, which is insane to me. Insane, just because of what I said. But they fit me. That's the only complaint I have is in the morning, the leather sole takes a little bit to warm up. The lacing takes a little bit. I do a 3-2-1 method, which let me show you that. The 3-2-1 method I got from Drew's Boots because I couldn't find, I know there's like a bunch of different ways. I have big legs, so unfortunately I'm not able to close it like in the pictures where it's like this, right? Where it's completely closed like this. I'm more like this. Got big legs. Anyways, I'll pull tight right here. Here's the 3-2-1 method, or the 2-1-3 method, sorry. Pull it tight right here because I like it snug around my ankle to lock my foot in, my heel. Go to the second rings. Once you're at the second rings, just make sure these new laces are a little tough to do, but they're nice and snug. And then cross again to the 1, okay? And then cross again to the 3. That's gonna lock it in. You should have a little like a confusing phone password in there, and then after that you should be able just to lace up normal all the way to the top. And then once I get to the top, let's see if I can do it, show you real quick. Whatever. Once you get to the top, essentially, let's just skip all these and get to the top. I like to pull this through, pull this side through, just because I have found if you don't use this top one, the top lace becomes loose. Like a little kid, instead of doing it once, do it twice so it's easy to pull, because when you get mud in there or whatever, it gets very hard to undo it. And then I'll do it with a bunny ear on it. I know there's a lot of people saying it's how kids do it. I don't know. The other way is an adult. The adult way, I guess. Just the pull and loop. Don't work, and then I'll double knot that. So it's really easy not to get out when I need to. But that is what I have to say about these boots. I highly recommend them. They're made in Mexico. I know a lot of people, it's an American company made in Mexico. They used to be made here. I don't know when. I don't have the background story for that. But I know that I have no problem with them made in Mexico. The quality's high. I don't know what part of Mexico it is, but they make a lot of higher end stuff. These boots, I guess, are also, Drew's Boots also manufacture Red Wings. So for the Red Wings lovers out there, you have somebody that could probably make a better boot, just higher end boot for somebody that thinks Red Wings are the world, which I did for about 3 years. And the 3 years later, I tried wearing them. I don't know if my feet changed or what, but I had, through the summer of this year, I went through about 4 to 5 pairs of boots, and they couldn't fit my feet to save my life, and they just hurt my feet all day. I was about to go to Romeo's, wear those little babies to just make it look like work boots, and being sweatpants and old-fashioned journeyman, right? But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. These things have held up really good. If you guys have any comments or improvements on the boots that you guys think I could do with more knowledge, let me know. These boots, like I said, I'd give them about a 9 out of 10 as a really good rating.